Ah, there we go. I always forget that part. Morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? It is Tuesday. Beautiful Tuesday morning. And we are back with some American Truck Simulator. Let's get this puppy started. You're in the middle of Zoom. What's going on, Flight Sim? All right. We need to find ourselves. That's the wrong button. That's the button. You find ourselves a job, I think, right? What are we doing on gas, actually? Hang on a second here. How's our gas doing? Oh, let's go get some gas first. Hey, what's up, Lucas? How are you, buddy? Let's go get some gas first, and then we'll get ourselves a job going. All right. Let's see here. Put that there. Back up just a little bit. Ugh. There we go. All right. Oh, can't get over that way. It lied to me. It told me I could. It had an arrow saying I could go this way. There we go. Good morning, Heather. How are you? Mr. Cray, thank you very much for the like on the stream, my friend. How are you this morning? Hope everyone had a great weekend. Oh, I still got the hazards on, don't I? Or it looks like oh yeah, you heading off to work now, bud? Yeah, you did indeed. You did indeed. Oh, we need a service station too, don't we? Thank you so much for the share, Heather. I appreciate that very, very much. Has these like white lines there, but there's no like light or stop sign. It's so weird. Oops. Speed first thing on a Tuesday morning. That's not good. Head to work myself. Got tomorrow and Thursday off this week. Oh, nice, 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 nice. It's my 6-year anniversary with my lovely wife. So after this stream, we'll be hanging out with her for the day. I think they forgot to put stop signs and lights everywhere in this part of the map. Congratulations, thank you very much. I don't know if congratulations is in order. I've been trapped for 6 years. I love you. Oh my god. So fun to bugger. Daniel, thank you very much for the like and the follow. Welcome to the nation, my friend. All right, fill this puppy up with gas. There we go. Let's find ourselves a job. Oh, she's not. She knows I'm kidding. We joke all the time. Oh, there's no repair shop near me. Okay. Let's see what's in Vermont. Go all the way to Quebec City with a dually. You know, New Brunswick. Yeah, let's go to New Brunswick. Why not? Because we can. That's why. Curry, thank you very much for the share as well. I appreciate that, my friend. Hope you had fun in Rocket League. I came by to catch you up, but I think I just missed your stream, end of your stream. Did that parking brake off? Oh, does this thing have it listed? Oh, it does. I see what it has. That's weird. Good morning, CJ. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. Let's get off to this job site here. Apparently it's like a stop sign, but there's no stop signs on this part of the map and everything. I'm gonna go. No, I did not see that, dude. I should have looked. I'm just gonna crash everybody now because it is what I'm gonna do. Give you another hit. As I can. Alright, we're on our way. Let's get out of where the heck are we? We're in Vermont. So this area needs some good work on the coast to coast map. That's my fault for not looking. I figured I could have made it without looking. All right, there we go. Give me a second, guys. Ended midnight, do some lag issues. Ah, it sucks. Yeah, I played Rocket League like twice. I've looked into it again. I don't know. We shall see. I used to play it on PS4. I think it was free once. They offered it or something. I can't remember now. I'm way off. That's okay. Let's button her up. Trailer will magically move. Holy crud. You guys see what I see too, right? I don't know if I'm gonna get this out of here. Wasn't paying attention there on the trailer. It's too long to go right. Or to the left there. I got the swinging around. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now we're getting it out of here. Sorry for not paying attention, but was watching Tour de France on TV. I haven't watched Tour de France in ages. Where am I headed? We are headed to New Brunswick. I forget what city actually in New Brunswick. Moncton, New Brunswick. That figures. That figures. I had a job once actually, a couple years ago from Walmart. Ironically, I and who else went with me? Me and a couple others. It was me, Heidi, and there's somebody else. I forget who. Oh no, I'm thinking about everybody that went out to BC. So me and this other girl, Heidi, she worked in Sarnia, which is about an hour from me. Not even an hour, where I live now. We went out to Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. They ended up giving me Nova Scotia, so I did 4 stores to set up for grocery home shop in Nova Scotia. And she went and she did New Brunswick. She did the 2 stores. She did Moncton and I forget the other one. And funny thing about New Brunswick, if you guys don't know this. So you know in Canada, French is our second official language next to English. And then we have Quebec. You know, most people know Montreal, Quebec. Primarily Quebec is a French-speaking province. New Brunswick is also partially a French-speaking province. There's about half of it that is French-speaking. So you have to have French signs, primarily French, English secondary. And they ordered the signs wrong, so they had to get them. They had to go and get them again because apparently the distributor screwed up. That was interesting. So they have like half the province speaks French and it's French signed, and the other half is English. It's definitely game angles. I don't know what you're getting into. Be smarter, better games out there. No, yeah, no. I mean, it's been out for a while. I mean, it'd be a game more just like for I won't say like a one-off, but like when you're looking for some fun party games to play with people or whatever, and you just want to have some fun, then you just jump into like you know, Rocket League or like Fall Guys. I mean, I really want to get into Fall Guys. It's been sitting in my Steam cart for like weeks now. But yeah, no, so that was a big mess up. We had to order new signs, and then they came in. They came in pretty quickly though, because I think they just shipped the wrong signs. And then we were waiting for the fridge units because a couple of the stores weren't able to use the fridges for that they had in there, the fridge and freezer, because they were too small. So they needed new ones ordered, and so they shipped one to us. And they shipped it to the wrong store, and not only was it the wrong store, it was to the wrong province. It was supposed to go to Ontario, and it came all the way out to Nova Scotia, so it had to be shipped back all the way to Belleville. They shipped it to the wrong dang store, so that was a bit of a problem, but it was funny. I had a good time doing that though, like, you know, training all the people of Nova Scotia, having the 4 stores, having my own rental car, go as I please wherever I wanted to. On my days off, I was like everywhere. My favorite was taking the drive to Peggy's Cove. It's like a really hilly and windy road. Oh, it's so good. Just so satisfying of a drive. All right, we can get 65. Let's get this puppy up. Go to 65, split the gear, and then we will put her in cruise. There we go. There we go. We are on our way. We've got 608 miles. That's like shorter a trip than I thought it would be, but we are in Vermont, so. New Brunswick is a pretty beautiful province. It's got a lot of the Atlantic Ocean around it. A lot of Nova Scotia comes up on the shores. Nova Scotia more so than New Brunswick. New Brunswick more inland, but it's a nice province. I was in Halifax, Nova Scotia, where our hotel was, just outside of Halifax, and then I had 4 stores: one in Halifax, one in Dartmouth, one in Bedford, and there's a 4th one I can never remember where it is. Downtown Halifax, and then there was another one. How was it? Oh, Bears Lake. And Bears Lake, that store was funny. It was a small store that needed to be expanded. It had the smallest back room I've ever seen in my life. They had like skids all up every aisle. This thing was packed because it was so busy. And then the Halifax downtown one that was in a mall. It used to be an old war bunker. So when you go in there with a cell phone, you don't have signal. you go about 10 feet inside the door. That's it. Your cell phone signal starts to drop really bad. It's an old war bunker, and apparently when they were doing the installation of the freezers, they didn't realize there was underground tunnels. And back before it was a Walmart, I guess kids used to organize to do raves down there. So anyways, they were setting up the big freezers, the fridges, and they didn't realize the tunnels on there. The floor gave way and the freezer went right down. Thankfully the installer didn't. The freezer just fell, and they realized there was all these tunnels down there. So then they had to bring in an architect. They had to bring in city planners to pull up the plans and see what the tunnels were before that happened again. And then they had to go down there and put a couple more, build a couple pillars to hold up the freezers, the fridges and freezers, so it wouldn't happen again. CJ says I'm from America, and for some reason I know the places you're talking about. They're pretty famous, known places in Canada. So that's awesome. It's awesome that you do know about that. And I mean, I think Halifax, a lot of people know about that, and kind of does have a little bit of war history through World War II as well. It was the Halifax Harbor where the one Canadian ship that was carrying munitions blew up. It's supposed to carry munitions over to the war front, and apparently caught fire, and the whole ship blew up and devastated downtown Halifax. Yeah, no, New Brunswick's nice. Peggy's Cove is a beautiful little cove with a lighthouse, and very famous, very tourist attraction-y. There's buses going there all the time. I took the rental car there. I enjoyed the drive so much that when my supervisor, the boss that was with us there, Alex, he went back home to Ottawa for a weekend because he wanted to go catch a rave with his friends. I know, it's funny. It was actually, when you see this guy, he goes to raves. He let me borrow his company car, which was a Mustang convertible V8. So I took that puppy to Peggy's Cove, and my God, it was so good in those hills. You know, just going flat out in some areas, just going up and down around the corners, hoping that you wouldn't catch a cop here and there. It was so good. I had a really good time that trip. That was my second time going to New Brunswick. I'd gone when I was like a teenager with my mom. My mom every summer used to take me somewhere in Canada on vacation. One year we went to New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and Prince Edward Island. So we drove from Ontario all the way through there through Quebec. We've gone to Quebec, Old Quebec. We were supposed to go to BC one year, but we changed, and I don't remember why she changed it. We were going to take a train all the way over to BC, but she changed plans, and I don't remember why now. But yeah, she used to take me somewhere every summer. And then when I got older, like 15, 16, 17, I used to just go down to my hometown of Windsor, Ontario, because that's where my dad was. He stayed in Windsor. We moved up to the Toronto area, and he stayed down there. And so I'd go and I'd stay the whole summer with him. I'd help him with his business. He was a watch repairman. He used to fix watches for everybody. He had a perfect location for his business. The Detroit tunnel used to come out right where his shop was, so he used to get a lot of Americans coming in, like, oh, hey, you know, watch repairmen come in and, you know, get a new battery for their watches or fix the watches or anything like that, and you get a lot of traffic. He made a good living. Then he sold his business to his partner and he's retiring. Yeah, we'll just use the engine brake to slow down here. Lock her in at 55. I don't think I locked it in at 54. Should be hitting the border soon, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we got a little bit further. Whew. Did everyone have a good weekend? Everyone had a great long weekend? Mine was pretty good. I didn't get through a quarter of what I needed to do this weekend, though. I just ended up spending the whole time with the kids. And then I was working Yesterday was Monday. I was working all Sunday. Woke up and started talking with my buddy Michael, and we were talking about our plans for our future podcast that we're gonna do together. So and of course yesterday, I don't know if everyone caught the news. You know, Xbox finally revealed their next consoles, and it got leaked. But late last night, I saw all the leaks. Okay, back, had to take a phone call. No worries, Heather. No worries. But yeah, I know Xbox released their new. Well, it got leaked first because it's been talked about for a while, and that was their Series X, which is their big boy. It's like their current Xbox One X, right? That they revealed later, and then they finally revealed the smaller one, and it's half the size, actually probably a third of the size, really. But I'm worried. My personal opinion is I'm worried about the specs on it. It'll appeal definitely for budget people, budget conscious people, or people that just can't afford to put 500 plus bucks out for a console, the Series X. But it is a severe drop in power. Yeah, you started school today? Yes, it is. It is Monday after Labor Day, or Tuesday, sorry, after Labor Day. My son was supposed to start school today, but our school board is taking this week off, and they're going to bring him in next week, Monday, Tuesday. Then he gets Wednesday, Thursday off, and then he goes back on Friday. And then from then, the following week, he's Monday to Friday straight. I might get the PS5. I'm going to definitely get the Xbox Series 1X, or whatever the hell they call it. Xbox Series X Omega Factor 360 Ollie with a backwards twist, lemon twist. I don't know what the hell they call it anymore. It's crazy. But I'm definitely going to get one of those, mainly because of Xbox Pass Ultimate, because I'll be able to get a lot of games on the Ultimate, and I'll be able to pull it in the stream. And then I will be also getting a PS5. I'm going to get both because I want to do both, integrate both into the streaming as well. I used to do it with my PS4 and my Xbox One, but I haven't really found a game that I've wanted to stream yet that hasn't been done to death. So, you know, and then some things are going to change up a little bit for evenings in the short period of time. Actually, let me turn this off here. Oh, we're in Maine. Oh yeah, we're close to the border. We'll be there eventually. I see where they're heading us now. Heading us further up. But evenings are going to be a little erratic over the next week or so while I figure things out. Fridays are no longer going to be Friday nights with Cray. I think we're going to do Wednesday nights. I think we decided on that. So I'm thinking I'll bring back single player Friday games, and then I'll finally finish off Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Sorry, The Fallen Order: The Force Unleashed. Jeez, that was an old game. That was a great game, by the way. Fallen Order. Definitely want to do that, and then a few other games I want to do, but I think I'll do that on Fridays again. I think I'll start bringing that back on Fridays. So I did Gears of War 5. I did Gears 5 on Fridays. So I think we'll start bringing that back. I really enjoy doing some single player games where I can just kind of chill and just have everybody interact and tell me, hey, you're supposed to go there. Or so, yeah, it was a great game though. It was such a good game. The second one sucked though. Let's see, we have Kamuzi, I got it now. I got it. Thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the nation. And we also got Jamel coming in with the likes on the stream. If you don't know Jamel, he is Andreas Cult Gaming. He does a lot of Minecraft and some Overwatch. Okay, we're not going to put the cruise control on only because it's raining and I seem to crash into everybody when it's raining like I am now because I took my eyes off. Oh, that guy's not getting out. See what happens if you take your eyes off the road, guys? You get into accidents. Mr. Taco. I have tacos once and put it in my title. Now I'm Mr. Taco. I love it. Your shirt is not matching the truck. No, it's not. No, it's not. And I just realized something as well. My camera is up too high. Let me fix that really quick. Take me 2 seconds. I'll tab that. Because I hit the wrong. I tried to do it with my mouse and I shouldn't have. I should have done it like this, like I normally do. Actually, wait, you gotta click it. Bring it down. There, now my stupid border won't do it. We'll do this up just a little. That'll work for now. In here. I was messing around with my computer on the weekend, tidying up the cords and everything else, and I think I'm gonna move my laptop, which is here, and I'm gonna use my my old Surface for my stats, and it's working pretty good. It's got a little bit of less footprint on the table. So, how about Mr. Taco Bell? If I go by Mr. Taco Bell, they're gonna come and they're gonna come sue me. I guarantee that. Besides, I think there's another streamer. I want to say her name is Rora. I think it might be Rora Pickles. And I think I know who her name. I'm just trying to think of her. I think it's Rora Pickles that was like advocating to become sponsored by Taco Bell because she eats Taco Bell a lot. Lynx is trying to get sponsored by Hot Pockets because she eats a lot of Hot Pockets. Oh, come on. Now you go back up to 75. This game is killing me sometimes. Little changes in speed drive me nuts. Why you damaged my truck? Because I like to hit things. You know, people just look at me wrong. And they just upset me. Like this guy parking, like stopping for no reason. Get out of here. You know, they just kind of upset me, so. You know, it happens. No, the truck was, to be dead honest, the truck was damaged from Thursday's stream. I wish to see you drift. Actually, this game doesn't have drifting installed in it. The truck clips. I tried it off stream. It doesn't work very well. I would do it probably on the grass, but all the invisible walls that you hit. All the invisible walls that you hit. Hey, Hunter, how's it going? How are you? Thank you very much, Hunter, for the like on the stream. I appreciate that. When do we gotta get this load here, by the way? We need to get it there by Friday. Oh, I shouldn't have hit that thing. I got fireworks on board. All right. Before we get to the border. Before we get to the border, let's just set the game time. Oops, G. I can't remember that. Let's take our break. Let's take our break. There we go. 250 miles, so long way. It's a long way, but not that long. I used to do I don't want to say that much before when I used to drive certain things, but there we go. Whoa, you didn't go in high. There we go. Wrong button. I'm still gotta get used to these shifting between high and low and then splitting the gears. I think I need to change the buttons. What is the top speed? This engine will hit about 91 miles per hour without a load. I didn't hit that guy. He hit me. He decided to take the back of my trailer and hit the front of his car with it. Such a lie. But there's a mod. There's a mod you can get this this just truck up over 120 miles an hour, and I might install that for Thursday. Might install that on Thursday. Have a little fun. Road bully. I know, right? Right, Jamal? Complete road bully. Completely smacking everybody up today. I'm allowed to, though. It's my anniversary. I gotta take my frustration out. Get a taco truck. I wonder if there's actually a taco design. I wonder if there's a taco paint job design. I wonder if there is. I'll have to take a look at that. But guys, I meant to look at so much stuff this weekend. I got nothing done. I got nothing done. It was a rough weekend. A rough weekend in terms of getting work done, but we got a lot of stuff done for the eventual podcast that me and my buddy Michael, the growing photographer, are gonna do. I think we're gonna test an offline, not a non-live recorded video or something that we're gonna talk about. I think we're gonna do that tomorrow evening before I jump on stream, which is gonna be a little difficult. I gotta figure that out. Ravage Taco Gaming, nah. It's Taco Tuesday, but we're not having tacos today. We're going out. Wifey wants to go out to eat for her anniversary. I'm gonna take her out to eat. I know exactly where she wants to go. She says, "Oh, I don't know. We'll decide later," and then it'll be like, we'll get, you know, getting ready. So where do you want to go? It's like, I don't know. Where do you want to eat, right? And then I'll just say the place that she's thinking of, that she always thinks of, Eastside Mario's. And she'll be like, yes, please. And so we'll end up going to Eastside Mario's. Tuesday now. Yeah, Tuesday if you sign your life away, like I did. Shotgun wedding style. Oh, she's hilarious. I love my wife. We have a very teasing relationship, if you guys don't know. We can pretty much almost say anything to each other, and we know we're joking. Oh, come on. You just told me you were 55 miles per hour. Like, honestly, video game. Marco! What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Thank you for the leg, my friend. Welcome back, bud. How you doing? It's been a minute. Say hi to Mrs. Taco. Jamel says hi. Yeah, no, we have a lot of we have a very fun, teasing, ribbing relationship. If anything truly does bother us, something said, we talk about it later. It never gets discussed again after that. But no, we can pretty much say almost anything. I constantly tell her I'm leaving. Constantly tell her I'm looking for a lawyer. It's fun. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Robert, thank you very much for the like of the stream. Welcome back, my friend. How are you? I think it's Robert, if you're looking for, I think it's exclamation mark followed or followage. That's it, followage. Followage. Thank you, Jamel. And then exclamation mark notify sets up the notifications and everything, but there's about a 50% chance that you still won't get the notifications because Facebook has not fixed it yet. On the regular Facebook app, if you have the Facebook gaming app from the App Store, either Google or Apple Store, you'll actually get notifications on that, because apparently what they've done is with Facebook gaming pages for the notification system, they tied into a different system, but regular Facebook doesn't pick them up all the time, but the gaming app does because it was coded that way. So that's why I have my Discord server, and then it sends out a message if you're signed up on the Discord server with alerts. It'll tell you when I go live. It's what pretty much everybody on Facebook does. Uh-oh, we got the dice roll going. Doing great, Robert says. That's awesome, man. I hope you had a great weekend as well. Marco, how was your weekend, my friend? Yeah, man, 370 years, it's been a year, and you look, yeah, I look younger. I'm getting back my age, because I'm getting more sleep now, because Kylie isn't a newborn anymore. So she's not up at ridiculous hours a day. She's not wanting to, you know, breastfeed on my wife, and, you know, having her to get up and everything else like that. So now she sleeps through the night and everything like that, so I can get normal sleep. So my youth is coming back. I mean, when you met me, I was what, like, I was 32. And everybody used to say I was, no, 32, 33. Oh, somewhere around there. Or more than that. I don't even frickin' remember. 34? I got thinking. I wasn't paying attention to the car. We'll pass over on the grass. There we go. But yeah, I know. Everyone used to say I was 35. Everyone used to say I looked 28. I was like, sure, we'll go with that. So then I told everybody I was 28. They had kids, and then it aged me. And then I got married, and it severely aged me. Oh my god. It's good, just working out. You're in your 20s? No, dude, I was 35. I was 35. I'm 42 now. Is she on solid food? She is. My daughter was difficult actually, to get on solid food. Initially, we had a hard time getting her on bottles. She would, like, when she was first a newborn, they obviously give you Enfamil because your wife's breast milk supply is just starting to grow. So you need a supplement. Yeah, then the colostrum and all that. So it takes a little bit to get started. And everything like that. So she would take that, okay, no problem. And then she was strictly breastfed. Tell me about a marriage as like 10 years, right? 10 years and about 40 pounds. It's not 40 pounds though, but I've pandemic's added about 20. I need to get back in shape. But yeah, no, she'd take the bottle no problem when she was younger. Then she was strictly breastfed, no bottles. And then when we tried to start getting her bottles for milk and everything, that, oh my god, she wouldn't take a damn bottle. She didn't know how to drink from it. She couldn't figure it out for the longest time. And then we got a different kind. We tried like 3 or 4 different bottles, and then we found like the most cheapest one was the one that actually worked for her. It was so dumb. Truck drivers are effing. What's going on, Chris? Depends on the truck driver, my friend. It honestly does depend on the truck driver. But yeah, no, it took us forever to get her on bottles, and then when she was finally on bottles, she was good after that. She was good. I'll take care of that in a sec, guys. Like right now. Oh, people, you know. Would have given you the first one, bud. Would have given you the first one. What skill did you max out? I maxed out fuel economy first. Sorry guys, I do take care of a couple comments there. Someone doesn't want to be a nice person. What do you give him the first comment? No, I maxed out fuel economy so that I didn't have to stop for gas all the bloody time. And then I did long distance driving, and then I started filling in fragile. I didn't update just in time because I didn't want to do rush jobs. I'd have to go through all the thing. And then I did hazardous cargo, so I maxed out hazardous cargo. I'll be back in a couple phone calls, no problem, Marco. I'll see you very shortly. Yeah, then we got her on bottle, she's good. And then starting on food. So starting on food for my daughter, on hard food. We're doing purees to start. She did pretty good on purees, and then I don't know. It was difficult getting her on full solid foods, and then we just started giving her dinner, and then she started eating regular dinners, like we did with my son. My son just transitioned like that. She was tougher, and then she's a very picky eater, more so, way more than my son is. Next stop, gold mines. And yeah, overall, she's doing good now. She eats like a champ, and she's at daycare, and she's trying all the food they're giving her at daycare now, and she's eating like a champ. All right, we have some likes on the stream. We have Sarah, Nettie, Rizwan, and Chica coming in with likes on the stream. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate it. Welcome. But yeah, Jamel, fuel economy is really, really good because you just last so much longer on it. Okay, brother, I got to go now. Probably will stream later, but Harster so gaming from Mr. Delram. Cool, I will check it out. I should be able to check it out. Kids are going down to my sister's this evening, and you're a little over 12 hours away, so if you stream, you're probably going to do it. Yeah, I should be able to swing by. I should, when you're streaming, I should be able to swing by. That's the other thing too. You're streaming, I can't come in. But I'll get there, my friend. Check out your Mr. Soul realm. One taste of mac and cheese, they're hooked for life. Yeah, except Kylie, Kylesia, she won't eat it back to back to back. He will. My son will eat it every day. Kylesia won't. You give it to her 2 days in a row, and she's like, no, no. So you have to give her something else. She's very, she very much. Ooh, Bedrock realm. See ya, Jamel. Have a good stream, buddy. I'll see you shortly. But yeah, she won't eat the same thing twice. She loves pasta though. Like if she hasn't eaten, it was the same thing with him, with my son. If they didn't eat dinner the night before, then we just ate pasta because we know he would just, load like 3 or 4 plates of just kick 3 or 4 plates of pasta back, and she'll eat everything on her plate for pasta. Last year, was it last year? Yeah, last year we were at Boston Pizza. We went for I think it was it Mother's Day? It was when? No, it was last year. Yeah, it was Mother's Day. Yeah. So last year Mother's Day we went to Boston Pizza. We brought the kids, obviously, Mother's Day, kids gotta come, right? And we got garlic bread. Oh my god, I'll see if I can post the video up on the page. It's hilarious. My wife gives her a taste of garlic bread, pulls it away, she starts crying, or a fake cry. The minute you put it near her, she's fine. Take it away, put it near her, she's fine. I just love garlic bread. She still loves garlic bread to this day. You give her garlic bread, that's all she'll eat. She's getting better with her pickiness in her eating. My son's never been that much of a picky eater, but then he started to he had this whole phase where he wouldn't eat meat. No reason why, he just wouldn't eat meat. He wouldn't eat steak, wouldn't eat chicken, wouldn't eat pork chop, wouldn't eat even hot dogs. Hot dogs were a little bit tough, and then he started eating hot dogs, and I'm like, well, you're eating meat. He just wouldn't eat meat. I don't know what it was. He used to love meat, and then he stopped, and now he's back to eating meat, so not worrying about his protein levels anymore. Such a pain. Picky kids eaters are pain. It's my fault too, because I was a picky eater as a kid. I wouldn't eat my vegetables. I still don't really eat my vegetables. There's still a lot of vegetables I won't eat, especially Brussels sprouts. Oh God. Oh. Brussels sprouts. Oh. They smell like feet. Now that'd be great for here. She wants to eat pasta. She gets after 2 days you offer something else for that. Like, right? Yeah. No, my daughter's a picky eater. We're gonna have lots of problems with her. She'll eat pizza, no problem. Although sometimes when she eats pizza, she doesn't want the dough. She'll just eat all the cheese and the sauce off it, and you'll get like this clean piece of like pizza dough back. But lately she's been eating the whole thing. She had like 2 slices of pizza last Wednesday. We do pizza on Wednesday because my mom calls through Skype to be able to have some interaction with the kids through this pandemic since she can't come up to see them. So we talk every Wednesday. So we do pizza night because it's easy enough, in and out of the oven. They chomp it all back. I'm gonna get a fine. I'm 100% gonna get a fine. Oh yeah, I'm getting a fine. 14% damage, 100%. Yeah, we do pizza because it's easy enough to for them to eat and cook. Like now, since she's in daycare, I don't get back home until like 5:30 with her. So dinner's even later at times if it's something that I'm cooking, not my wife. Can you leave 4 to 6 slices? Yeah, he's putting back 4 to 6 slices now. He used to only eat like 2, sometimes only 1. Now he's putting 4 to 6. I work from home, but in the office today for poorly training. Be back soon. All right, Robert, you have yourself good. We'll see you soon, man. Have a good day. Stay safe. As everyone knows, I'm currently home from work. I go back in October, but I think I might switch things up. I either might ask for a different position, or I might change jobs. I have not decided yet. I switch positions, then my issue is I won't see my kids as much because at Walmart being full-time, I'd have to work 3 to 11. And then the other thing is overnight. I don't want to do overnight anymore. I did it. I hate it. It's not for me. All right, we're gonna cheat here. But if I change jobs, can't see. I can't see anything. That mirror sucks. If I change jobs, I go down to like a part-time job because there's no way I'm getting a full-time job right away. And then that means my wifey's got to get a full-time, part-time job. We both need to get jobs. So we're weighing our options right now. We're weighing our options, and doing that allows me to keep my my morning streams, this 10 o'clock stream, which I'm loving, where everybody's hanging out and having fun in. So that's something we're looking at. I'll know more, I think, in a week. But what do I know? I know. See, this is marriage in a nutshell, people, right here in the chat. Yes, you will change jobs with a smiley face, but what do I know? That's marriage in a nutshell. Yes, dear. Whatever you say, dear. Yes, dear. I got nothing to throw at her. No, I don't. I cleaned up. I just have these little balls of paper I could throw at her. I don't have nothing. I got nothing. Oh, we're already here. That was a quick drive. It seemed very quick. Come on, Mr. Chevron. I imagine it's a red light. Yeah, okay, cool. Why are you stopping for, bro? Why are you letting him in, bro? Why would you do it? Why would you do it? Always a bus. It's always a bus. Always a bus. That's a lot of trees for Moncton. Oh, I can't see because of the trees. The game is very pretty. Some of the sunsets and the sunrises, especially sunrises, are very beautiful when the sun bloom hits right. Oh, there's a repair shop over here. Perfect. We can get the truck repaired. Of course, if I can actually stop in time. Oh, let's see here. Nothing coming. Oh, yeah, there shouldn't be anything down here. If they've coded it right, there'll be no traffic here. I just turned the truck off. I hit the wrong button. Y'all know I ain't gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna try to practice it. Let's see if I can get it in. I didn't hit that. I had more room. Such a liar. Ah, she is huge. That's what she said. That's exactly what she said. I don't know what the hell I just hit. Oh, did she not? Really doesn't act like it should. I see why everybody backs up doing this camera angle. You're not playing right with me. Come here. Come here. I got you now. I got you now. We'll leave it a little bit off. We got it. Yeah, it's weird from the mirror cam. When I swing the truck around, it doesn't swing the way it should. I think Robert was right when he told me it's definitely harder. Okay, we're gonna continue because I need to go get the truck repaired. Let's go get that done really quick. So we got 14% damage on her because I decided to body check that one car on the way here. Park and brake off. We're at 35%. I need a couple of good days without doing too much accidents. That's too funny. All right, we'll pull her, swing her around. Let's see, what do we got for the job market here? All right, we're in Moncton, New Brunswick. Oh, we can go all the way up to Labrador City. We can go up to Newfoundland. We can go all the way down to Connecticut. Let's go up to Labrador and then see what's up there, and then we'll bring something back down to the U.S. So I want to do the dualies. I want to do the double train there. That's right back where we were. There we go. Oh. There we go. All right, we are back on our way. Come on, Mr. International Paper. What game do I want to play tomorrow? You want to do Fall Guys? I can do Fall Guys. I can do Fall Guys tomorrow. 10 o'clock, right? Andrew. Andrew coming in with the follow. Thank you so much, Andrew. Welcome. Welcome to the nation. Yeah, I should be able to do Fall Guys tomorrow. I can get the game too. I can get it for me and Jay to see if she wants to play tomorrow. She's like really wants to start her art stream. She's been dying to do her diamond painting stuff again. I bought her like 4 diamond paintings to do her art streams with. And she's like, if I don't start doing them soon, I'm just going to start making them myself. Because it calms and relaxes her. It's great for her depression or anxiety. Yes, sir. Unless you want to later start, since I'm. Oh, that's a good point. I will let you know. Probably tomorrow morning ish. It's a weird week for me because like I'm not streaming tonight, obviously because of my anniversary with my wife. We're gonna go have dinner, and then I'm gonna spend the evening with her once we get the kiddos back to sleep. And then Wednesday, the stream's gonna be a little shorter. I think I'm gonna stop at 1 because I have the cable installer coming in to upgrade the internet. So I want to be done in time and have the areas. Are you serious? I just picked the dang thing up and I've already stopped. I hate. I gotta find one that reduces the chance of going into wait stations. It's so annoying. But yeah, he's gonna come in. I want to make sure I have to clear out where the home phone is. Because we have the home phone over cable. Boy, I grinded that gear. We have the home phone over cable, so I need to dig it out. It's behind the TV. And I have a cabinet up on both sides, so I actually can't get to the damn thing. And then Wednesday night. So Wednesday night is, like I say, I was talking about it earlier. We do pizza Wednesday night for the kids because my mother calls from the States right now is where she's at to talk with the kiddos. And that's not a big deal because that's at 6:30, and then we're usually done the call by like 7:30. But then Michael wants to do a podcast with me around 6:30, which is gonna be funny. So I gotta see how that's gonna work. I might have to push it to Thursday. No, I gotta talk to him. We want to do our first off. We're not gonna do it live. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it post, and we're gonna do our podcast and get the show going and kind of get in that groove and see how it works. We've got a lot of setup to still do for it. I think we got the channel name we're gonna use. We got the show name. We got the segments that we're gonna do. It's gonna be about an hour-long podcast, and we need to get the flow down. So we're gonna try our flow. I think it's gonna be fun. Let's get this up to 69. There we go. 69 giggity. Yeah, just let me know sometime tomorrow. We'll get things worked out. So I'll get the game bought and downloaded. Yeah. I'll buy it probably this afternoon once I'm off stream. I've got a couple things I need to do around the house before we drop the kids off. I gotta go with Kylie. I might get her early today. Might go pick her up a little early so that my sister can take both kids early, and then we can get ready. We can go have our nice little anniversary dinner, come home, spend a little time with the kids before they go to bed, and then just spend the evening with her. I got so much stuff to do around this house. I got nothing done. It like rained and stormed all weekend. Like it was on whatever. Saturday was good, but Saturday I was like relaxing. That was my day to relax and do a little bit around the house. And then Sunday I wanted to do something, but then I got talking business with Mike. And then by the time I got off with him, it was like raining, and I'm like, well, I can't go to the storage locker today. I can't do what I need to do in the house. And of course, Monday we wake up and it's like gonna rain. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not gonna do anything today. To clear some of the stuff out of the house that I need to get out of here. Out of this teeny tiny little apartment. But it is what it is. I'll probably load it up this week. And Thursday morning, I'll let you guys know if we're doing a stream in the morning or not. The weather's supposed to be kind of nice, so I'm thinking about taking the little one to the beach. He'll be going back to school the following week, so I'll take him out for one nice little big fun day out before he's got to go back to school. And being September, with most people back in school and fully back to work, the beach should be pretty empty. Why are you dueling me, bro? Why are you drag racing me? I'll take you. I got 550 horsepower into this puppy. That's what I thought. Back off. Your Volvo can't handle this 389. Let me tell you right now. I got you. You and your baby poopa brown color. Oh, I'm not going in the water either. Water's gonna be cold. But the sun and the sand should be nice. I just want to play in the sun and the sand. He'll put his feet in the water, but I know it'd be too cold for him. Dang cold. It's been cold for the last two, like not cold, but cooler the last 2 weeks. So that water's gonna be dang cold. But we'll see. We're gonna play it day to day. Make sure it's not raining and stuff like that. So. Back up. Or Mr. BP comes over. Can Sandwich, how's it going? I can't let you stay on 69. Giggity. Not gonna let me stay on it very long though. We were cruising pretty good at 69 there, though. we had a bit of a cruise there, especially coming up into Canada. Logitech G29, you know it, sir. I had a choice when I was trying to get the wheel. I couldn't find a Thrustmaster T300 RS. It was very low stock, and then when I was comparing the two. I decided to go with G29 because of the more buttons on the face of it, so it allowed me to map more controls without having to reach over to the keyboard or really just fill up the stream deck with completely stuff. My 920 has a silver. Yeah, they are more silver. That is a nice look of the 920, but I don't understand why they limited the buttons on the 920. I don't understand. I don't know why they made that much of a difference. It's the exact same wheel. And I always like Logitech wheels. They always make solid wheels, so I went with the Logi. Had an old Fanatic Porsche GT2 911 wheel, but I couldn't get it to work properly anymore. The force feedback on it was crud. The brake pedal on the old Club Sports needs a new load cell, and I couldn't find one in stock at the time, so I just kind of said, I'll just get a new wheel. My only question is, why can't my wheel be detected? Is it because of the latest Logitech gaming software? It should be detected just fine. What, like in ATS, it's not detecting in ATS, or just in general? My whole computer. The driver says it's there. So have you tried like reinstalling it? So uninstalling the driver completely and then plugging it back in so it reinstalls the drivers completely? Yes. Hey Oscar, how's it going, buddy? Thank you for the like on the stream. And Mustafa, thank you very much for the like on the stream. Did this happen about a week or 2 weeks ago, or maybe it was 3, when they just did the new Logitech software update? Like it updated the software like about a couple of weeks ago. Like devices and printers, I removed it, then plugged it back in. My suggestion would be to do that again, uninstall anything to do with Logic software, because it has that software G Hub. It's a software G Hub. I would uninstall that as well, and then see if there is a separate firmware update software was 8.62 something. Yeah, it was. And then when it just updated like 2 weeks ago, because I saw it when I booted up my computer one day before I started my stream. It needed to reinstall the G Hub, and then it crashed, and then I put it back on, and it hung, and then eventually it loaded, and then everything's going. The only problem is now when I plug my wheel in, so when I plug it in, it does the rotation to the right, does the rotation to the left, but it doesn't recenter in the middle. I have to reboot my computer, so I have to have the wheel plugged in before I turn on the computer. Otherwise, the wheel doesn't properly calibrate. And I think it's their new G Hub software. I think that's why. But yeah, because like I said, they did that update, and since then, the detection of the calibration hasn't worked right. Works fine your Xbox. Well, yeah, it's gonna work fine the Xbox, because the Xbox is gonna use a standard older driver that's only gonna need. It's not gonna need a firmware update for it, and it was built for the Xbox. I mean, it was built for PC as well, but primarily it was built for the Xbox One. So it just uses an old legacy driver. It doesn't have to use that G Hub crap that they're trying to push everything into. And I guarantee you that's what it is. It's the new G Hub. And I think they updated it because they have their new version. What is the 932 wheel? It's their new hybrid belt gear driven wheel or whatever it is. I think they added that support to it. And I bet you any money, the driver, the drivers or the stuff, it's conflicting within that software. I guarantee you. I would shoot them a support ticket, and then, but I would try installing G Hub. I would try installing anything to do with the drivers. Set a restore point, and then see if it works. The other option that you can do, it depends on how much you've changed your computer, but you could roll back your computer to like when it stopped working a couple weeks ago, and maybe keep the internet off when you do that reboot and see what the version of that G Hub is. And then if it doesn't update again and it's broken again, it's going to be G Hub. Keep your eyes on the road. You hear a lot of people driving like that. Oh man, I gotta stretch, hands off the wheel. Oh my god. Oh, we're drifting. Uh-oh. How's it going, John? I'm keeping my eyes on the wheel. Don't worry. In real life, I'm very, very much attentive. It's easy to goof around when you're playing the game. Why is the flight setup cheaper than the wheel? You know what? I actually haven't looked at the flight setup, to be honest with you. But if I'm not mistaken, it came in cheaper at about like just about 300, and the wheels are like going 400, right? I'm Canadian, so my prices are going to be higher. Mike coming in with the like and the follow. Welcome to the nation, Mike. I appreciate it. And the share as well. Are you serious? I gotta go in again. Yoke and throttle stuff is, oh, okay, I know the one you're talking about. You are right. I don't know why they're cheaper. I think they're cheaper because the demand for flight is a lot less than racing. There's also a lot less games in general that you can use with the flight yoke and everything like that. They were pretty much made for Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can use them in like X-Wing and stuff like that, but I don't think they work as well. I mean, the flight stick will. The throttle, because of the way X-Wing and TIE Fighter uses their throttles, is a good thing. That was the new one that came. Yeah, so that one was targeted 100% for Microsoft Flight Sim, and not everyone's going to play Flight Sim. It's a very niche market. I mean, I'm actually surprised Microsoft came out with another one. I figured out that was it. They weren't going to do another one because it sells well, but not well enough to garner lots of development, which is why they don't put one out every year. Which honestly, thankfully, they don't put one out every year. I hate titles that come out every year. Like Call of Duty comes out every year. Granted, they changed it now, where 2 or 3 studios. They used to have 3 at one point. The Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare timeline was one, and then they got rid of that one. So then it was Modern Warfare and then Black Ops, right? So you could say those games go every 2 years, but it's still the same damn game. Farming Simulator comes out every 2 years. Yeah, so that's fine. Like every 2 years is good because you get a good update. But like when you have games come out every year, like, you know, sporting games, right? They come out every year, and in the past, like back in consoles like Super Nintendo, N64, it made more sense there because they used to advance on features and this and that. Now it's like they give you like one new feature. Like 1 year it was like an NHL, oh hey, now you get the skill stick. Instead of using the buttons, you can use the right thing and to do the tricks. I'm like, that's the new feature. Outside of the new rosters, that's the new feature. Okay. I've seen the progress from 2000. Yeah, from yeah, no, Farming Simulator was a new IP. It was a new property. They came out and, you know, gave you a basic farming sim game. 2009 was great, and then improved it year after year after year. But then, you know, coming out every 2 years, that's fair because at least you get a couple of years of that game. You don't have like, you know, Farming Sim 2019 going right into 2020 where you need to upgrade and like everything you've done, especially in Farm Simulator, because it takes a while to build everything up, right? Yeah, I always have a problem with yearly titles. I find it really takes away from the gameplay. Oh shoot. I wasn't gonna kill you, bus. If I wanted to, you'd already be dead. We gotta go in here. It's green. Even I can see it's green. We'll just keep rolling around. We'll let those guys stay there forever. They don't know how to get through a green light, apparently. F's and chat, boys. Nearly died. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like Cyberpunk has had a few titles, but you know, they've done huge gaps in their development. Same with The Witcher. They've had gaps in their development. They don't come up with a new Witcher every year. I mean, Gears of War, they don't come up with a new Gears every year. I don't know. I think sporting titles are starting to get played out these days. With the way DLCs are, it would be much better if they would just do a DLC to update the rosters. They had talked about that actually back in Super Nintendo days. I remember they were talking about, or no, sorry, it was N64 and this and that. They were talking about just offering an update to the rosters for a small price, and you kept the same game, but they never went through with it. Oh, what do you think the 30 series cards? I think the 30 series cards are insane. I'm interested to see what happens to the price of the 2080 Ti, because the 2080 Ti is right at the price point. It's about a couple $100 less than the price point of the 3090. What am I hauling? Actually, I don't know what I'm hauling. I wasn't even paying attention. We're hauling nuts. We're hauling my nuts to Labrador City. Load full of nuts. And we're going up to Newfoundland, Labrador. Oh, I meant trailer-wise, we got hang on. Let me pull over. Let me pull over. Turn this to day. We got two trailers around. So we got a train. Small train though. Let's put the parking brake on. So back. G. Set. Time. Oops. Helps if I spell time right? 8. There we go. There we go. We got Costco. Costco going to Walmart. Load full of nuts. I am not in America. I'm in Canada right now. We're hauling a load up. We were up in New Brunswick, and we're heading up to Newfoundland, and then we're gonna find a load. I'm trying to get a load, to be honest with you. I'm trying to get a load down to New York. I can't seem to find one that goes to New York. Oh yeah, Costco pays better than Walmart. They do. They do. That's why when that Walmart opened across from our store, a lot of people went, including that idiot Russell. I hated that guy. I'm like a smaller version than me. Oh, cool. Yeah, me, I actually live in Canada. I live in Ontario. Ooh, 100 kilometers an hour. You haul a double 53 foot. Nice. They do have them in the game. I just haven't seen one yet. They just gave me the shorties. They got a few fun. They got a few fun ones. They got they got like a 53 footer with one of the small ones. They obviously for the triples they got to be smaller ones. But Canadians don't drive like no. They don't drive like me. Oh man, Mark, you should have seen me when I used to have my my Jetta. That was horrible in that car, man. I used to whip that thing in and out of traffic everywhere. Be right back, taking the trash out. Sounds good. They don't drive like me, but I drive much better than America's. No, what was it? No, sorry, Canada's worst drivers. That show used to be the bomb. I used to love that show. I'm driving a van. I got a caravan. See, when I used to have my Jetta, I used to, because it was a car. Anytime I get in a car, I drive faster automatically, always, because it's lower to the ground and I'm just used to it. So then to slow down, I bought myself a '92 Jeep Cherokee, and I always wanted a Jeep, and it was standard. So that actually did start getting me to slow down. And then after that, I bought a '97 Cherokee. Got it for really good deals, and I drove the '97 for a while, and then I was gonna like work on the '97. I was gonna lift it, I was gonna do all this kind of stuff and everything else like that. And then I bought a 2001 Grand Cherokee Limited, which had the towing package. So my plan was to fix up the '97 as a trailer rig and then tow it with the 2001, get a trailer for it, tow it to some areas around the country and down in the States to do some off-roading, but I never ended up doing it. So I ended up selling the '97, kept the 2001 for a while, and then when Kylie was born, we had the Jeep, the Grand Cherokee. It just was not working. Putting both kids in the Jeep, there wasn't enough space. So then we opted for to get a van. It just works so much better. All right, so I must have had to switch to it. You might have to switch to an SUV or a van. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like SUVs work if you get the right one. SUV works 100% if you have a single child. Once you get to two kids, a van is just so much better. I mean, you can get away with it with some of the SUVs that are out there. I just find it works so much better. Whoops. With a van, the sliding doors, everything, just practically toss the kids in. Kidding. But it's so much easier to get them in and out. We got a cutoff coming up anyway. And I'm stuck behind Vistaprint. Thank you. Get out of my way. Oh. I didn't even see that. What, did somebody jump? There's just a truck and a cop car. Oh, this is not a wide off ramp at all. Ooh. They're coming over that hill. Coming up from that hill, I can't even see them. Oh. Wow. That is like seriously the single dumbest place for them to put that, because there's like they should have blocked off there. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Y'all know what I'm thinking, right? I hope you do. It worked. There's no way through. There was no way through. And they didn't even tell me until I turned the corner. I should have looked a little better, but that's fine. We got it. We're through. We did it the Rav way. Take on some oncoming traffic. Hey, hey. Risky ravage, 100%. Not gonna lie. I remember when I was downtown Toronto, I forget what I was down there for. I'm pretty sure I had a business meeting or something, or I had to go do something for the courts when I was doing my placement, but I wasn't paying attention, and I turned left on the one-way street, and there was this cop sitting there, and he saw me go by, and I was turning right because I needed to go right, and he's just looking, he's just like, didn't do anything about it, but I think he was just in shock at my idiotness, like how stupid I was to turn. I didn't even see it. There was no big says do not enter. They were further back because of the way the street was. It was stupid. So I went down a little bit of the one-way street until I got to the other one-way street to turn right. That was fun. Okay, this traffic ain't gonna stop. I got my blinker on, do I? No, I don't. That usually helps. We inch up a bit. I hate driving downtown Toronto in a car. With my truck, I didn't mind because I knew the routes and they were easy enough. It was right off the Gardner. Then I had to do a loop around Queens Quay to get to the two drops. Actually, there was two drops. One was right off Queens Quay, drop down, turn right, and it's right there. I got so many tickets for parking in the bike lane. Stop the truck in the bike lane. You see, he stopped. Why he stopped, I don't know. He nearly killed that guy behind him. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. And then they made us, because some guy used to take pictures and post them on Twitter. We had to move the truck. So I had to go park way far away and then drag the pallies all the way back. But it was fine. I didn't care. I didn't care. It was just when we were there was nowhere for us to park. Even the truck lanes, the truck parking was always taken and this and that. So, hey, buddy, drove inside the streetcar beer. Oh, I've done that. I've done that too. On St. Clair, I had to one day. I was going down St. Clair because to get to Stockyards, the the first drop to get to stockyards. After you drop stockyards, we had to go downtown Toronto. I'm trying to think of the where was it? The one drop now. It's up on it's up past Yonge. I'm trying to think of the name. It was a UPS store, and the only way to get to it was to go down St. Clair. You could take one of the other roads, but St. Clair was the easiest. And they were doing road construction, and they were doing the sewers, and you had to come. The cars. What's going on here? You guys hit each other? I think y'all hit each other. I think that's what happened. But cars could get around, but I had Big Betty, and she was the biggest truck we have. I think it was like 26-foot box on her. I wouldn't be able to make the corner, so they made me go into the cop was like looking at me. He's like coming in, and he's just like, I can go to the streetcar. So I had to go to the streetcar lane, and then I had to cut back in. That was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed when I was driving from Walmart, when I was driving box trucks. They were fun. It was such an easy, chill job. I loved it too because, like, you know, the days you'd come in the store and then like they're like everyone's going crazy. Oh my God, home office is coming. Home office is coming. And the whole place needs to look spotless because, you know, they're gonna look everywhere in the store. They never look anywhere in the store. They just go talk to them. They go look at one or two departments. Go talk to store manager in the training room. Then they look at nothing. It's all crap. They make you just do the whole store for nothing. So we do the whole store back up perfectly, everything else, go crazy, you know, we're sitting there spitting on the floor, shining up everything, you know, making it all look spick, span, and polished because apparently the guys, the maintenance crew that we now, the third party maintenance crew that they hire, you know, can't do anything, can't clean the store properly, so we have to dust the little bottoms of the shelves and all this because they can't do it. We pay them tons of money, but they can't do it. So anyways, everyone go crazy, and I'd be like, yeah, you guys have fun with that. Jump in the truck and leave the store. Exactly, away from all the drama, away from having to prep everything. Even inventory, we didn't have to do squat for inventory. That was the best part. Let's see, we got Brian. I think I missed your like on the stream, Brian. I apologize. And we have Davey coming in with the like and the follow. Welcome to the nation, Davey. Or it could be Davy. Depends on how you pronounce it. I hope I said it right. How much we got? We have 431 more miles all the way up here, man. That's a long haul. Yeah, driving from Walmart wasn't too bad. And the extra cash they gave you for drive hours was great, even if I wasn't even driving because I was on the schedule as a driver. And if I ended up doing picking that day, I still got the extra $2.60 an hour. Tons of overtime. Got screwed over when all the kids went back to school in September because they didn't hire for it. They all said, oh yeah, no, we're gonna stay, don't worry. And then literally a week later they all put in their resignations and we had nobody. There's like 6 of us a day trying to do over almost 200 orders a day. So the drivers aren't hired through a third party. No, they do internal drivers. And then you go through a quick driver training. They basically, Kurt would come from home office from the main area for GHS over at SEM. He'd come down, pop you in the truck. You'd go around in the truck. He'd see how you handle the truck, drive. He'd go through everything with you. If he liked how you drove, then you did a couple of days of courses, just going through what a commercial vehicle is, you know, what you need to do as a commercial vehicle driver, everything else like that. Understanding that the truck is not going to stop like a car, and you know what I mean, and all that. And like I say, you do the driving test. You passed the driving test where it was good. And he was happy with you, backing up, everything. They pretty much hired you, right? They took your license, photocopied it, added you to the fleet insurance. Then they got you your login because we used the computer system. So they had to register you through the different. There's like the National Truckers Association and the international one. that you go in and then you log in and it records you as a driver and it tracks everything. Pre-inspection stuff. Yep, you have to do the pre-inspection stuff. So you have to do your pre-ops, your post-ops. Make sure you comply with your drive hours, clock in and out, all that stuff. So we only needed a G license for it. You only need a G license to drive a regular box truck. You would need your Z if you were driving a box truck that had air brakes. No, yeah, air brakes, yeah. So we never had anything with air brakes. And then the trucks that Walmart used are it's probably the same as the States. I don't know what they use in the States. I actually never looked. But we were using Hinos. And the Hinos were leaf springs all around, so the truck was very bouncy. Probably maximize the weight then, pretty much. There's a maximum weight. The food wouldn't, the groceries wouldn't maximize the weight on that truck. But you're allowed to, I think it's either a 24 or 26 foot box maximum weight, which was we never hit, and stuff like that. So it would have been fine. And then yeah, you use your regular G. If you got in any type of accident, either in your car or tickets in your car, because the G license affects your license, you might lose. You could lose the job with Wally World. Is this gonna go green today or tomorrow? Like, I'd really like to go. It's like the longest light in the world. I hate construction lights. We had one of these around where we lived, where the highway was. There we go. Oh, my son's driving a truck like me. He's playing with one of the trucks. Do it, go. I was about to, Marco. I was 100%. Kenneth, welcome to the nation, bud. Thank you so much for the follow. Actually, hang on. Let me get inside the truck. It sounds better. Welcome, my friend. How are you today? I have damage on the truck again. God dang it. That's probably going to be for me grinding the gear. I need gas. We need fuel. Man, do we ever need fuel? Up here? Yeah, we should be able to make that. I think we can make that with what we got. It has not said that I'm running low on fuel. Parking brake engaged. That was a lie. I know where gear arms should be in. There we go. How did that parking brake get engaged? I must have glanced. I must have hit with my finger. Be right back. Sounds good, Marco. Split that in 8 high in a second to get it to 62. Thank God for cruise control. There we go. And we're going to stop anyway because here's the gas. Oh, you're going in too, eh? Oh, now you're gonna make me drop. $5.05. Dang Canadian prices. Where's my exchange? Where's my exchange rate? I And no, gas is not that expensive in Canada. It would not be 1,000. 260. We use liters. Oh, traffic's killing me. Should be able to after that car, unless there's more traffic coming this way. That white car coming. Dang it. Should be able to go after this in that white car. Yeah. Yeah, you can stop. You can stop, Mr. Kenworth. The RPM's low, save some more fuel. But then we just topped up, but hey, gotta save that gas, it's expensive. Oops. I trim my mustache hairs. Should probably just shave again. But apparently my wife likes my beard, so I've been growing it out more than I usually would. I usually just like get it like a little scruffy, and I just shave down and keep the goatee. Maybe I'll grow it out for a change, see what I look like with a big old outback beard or whatever. Grow it down here. That'll take a long time. That'll take more than a few years. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Keep my face warm in the winter. We got 328 miles to go. That's not too bad. Starting to get cooler this September. Weather's starting to cool down. I think it's almost time to put the air conditioner away. I'm gonna keep it in for another couple of weeks. It's supposed to be warm later this week, and then I think next week is supposed to be a little bit warm, and I think it's just gonna boom right down into fall weather. Sorry, I was talking to wife real quick. Thanks, bud. Wow. That's like the hill from Heck. She took all my speed. We got it. We didn't die out completely and we didn't stall out. That's a good thing. What's that? Ay Como? Never heard of it. Actually never been to Labrador. There we are now. Yeah. Never been to this side. You're not gonna stop, are you? Woo! That was close. A little too close. A little too close. Left up here. Where's that turning lane? There it is. Just Canadian map mod. How? Yeah, it is the Canadian map mod. It's not bad. Canadian map mod was a Canon Dream. It's not bad. The roads are fairly accurate, like the highways and stuff. They've had to use some of the American highway designations because they don't have them obviously for Canada, but they've kept the roads pretty good. They kept most of the major towns. All right, so we're heading up through Quebec right now. They're heading north now to Labrador City. They got, you know, a pretty good amount of Canadian towns. Toronto, like for an actual city, is very small. They didn't make it bigger. Like this one I'm in right now is bigger than Toronto. You know, they didn't put London in there where I'm from, which is around here. And then didn't put Windsor. They just put kind of Detroit. But it's still a work in progress. Like they can definitely add more up here, but they got a lot of like, you know, whatever. You can go all the way to Yellowknife. Alaska wasn't added yet. I think there's a crew working on that. But yeah, I know they have some pretty good coverage, some pretty good roads that you can get around in. And I'm sure they'll add more as the team works on it. And then of course I got the whole Midwest expansion. Obviously eastern up here, northeastern is not really hashed out as much yet. I think they're still working on that. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, SCS is working on this section right here. So they're working a little bit more Midwestish US, and then they're supposed to be adding in Western Star and stuff like that. I don't know when they'll get to this. They'll probably get to this in like another 17,000 years, but they'll get to it someday. But thank God for modders and SCS allowing them to mod the game. I'm gonna head up my friend, got some work to handle. Have a great one. All right, Cray, have a great one. We'll talk a little bit later, my friend. We'll figure out. We'll get Fall Guys going tomorrow night. Yeah, we're heading up to Labrador right now, and then I'm gonna head. I'm trying to find a job that'll take me to New York, but I haven't been able to find a single trailer that'll take me to New York. It takes me all around there. Nothing into New York City. I want to go into New York City. I just want to see what they did to it. No, I'll just probably take the truck myself in there. Just go trailer this into it. Oh, traffic lights. Gotta love them. we gotta go up that hill, huh? That looks like it's gonna be a problem. See if we can get enough speed going. You did not shift where you're supposed to. There you go. She does not want to. Nope, she's got 1 second. It's only less than 41,000 pounds. The game must say it's a really steep hill. There we go. Alrighty. Not too much further to go. 270 miles to go. No more cities in front of us from what I saw on the map. They didn't put anything else in there, so it should be a little fun. I'm still playing with just the Western DLCs. Thinking of adding in Coast to Coast, Canada, etc. Maybe I should do something closer to home. Exactly. That's why I did it. Like when I started streaming ATS, I didn't have any cheats added. Like I put in money. I keep forgetting to turn it off, but I wanted to add money so that I'm able to buy some of the modded trucks that people are making. But I never did the experience cheat. I want to rank up properly through my driving, right? Money doesn't affect it at all. Money really doesn't affect much in the game unless you do. Ooh, fire truck. Are your mirrors still up in? Actually, I don't even know. Are they? Yeah, they are. That's actually pretty funny. But I guess it helps because if you're going to try to drive here, which is very hard because the game is very finicky on the steering when you're outside the truck, you're able to see it. Uh-oh. But yeah, no, I never did any of the experience cheats at all. I wanted to do it naturally. And then I started off with just the Western DLCs, but then like seeing everybody else have like so much more access to all the other stuff, I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And I tried to add the Viva, the Mexico expansion, but it didn't work for me. So I'm gonna try that again. I was supposed to do that this weekend, but I never got to it. But I want to try to add in the Mexico expansion. And then there was another one. There's another like Fantasyland one where you're like, it's like the map doesn't exist, but it's supposed to emulate like some of the small, really windy roads of like island countries, or like, you know, how India has some precarious road work where they got to go around to like some certain jobs and stuff like that. So they have a couple of Fantasyland maps like that. I want to see those and see how those work, and maybe we'll have like a fun day of doing like a precarious, you know, cliffside drive or something like that. There's another streamer, he does it all the time. Awkward Dad, I think it is. He does a lot. He does like the he's got a mod that gives him 5 trailers, so he does the 5 trains around like a really windy road. He loves doing that. Yeah, we're gonna give that a try one of these days. I just never got to it yet. Then again, that's where you need a lot of money though too, because you want to make sure that you get the truck. You want to try to take different trucks around that. I know Western Stars, somebody added Western Stars to the game. I need to look for that and get a couple of those Western Star trucks going. I know SCS was supposed to add Western Stars to the game. Maybe they did, I haven't seen it, but I don't think they added it just yet. Yeah, you've seen those on others too? Yeah. It's like, I want to try it. It's just one of those things like I want to try. I don't want to do it all the time, but I definitely want to try some of the crazy roads just to really test my skills. I mean, you know, Marco likes to joke I'm a bad driver at the game or whatever, like I'm all over the road. It is true, but if I actually really paid attention, if I didn't pay attention to the chat all the time, you know, and just pay attention to the game, sure, I can keep the truck steady, but then where's the fun in that? Like, this guy don't talk to me. He's a jerk. He don't like his commute today. Oh, wow, this is gonna be another one of those hills, eh? Make it up in fifth. Can we make it up in fifth? Come on, sweetheart. You're 550 horsepower. This should be no problem. I know you're just giving me a hard time, but I know you are. Trust. Trust, trust, trust. I know you are. It is true. I've hit more things like looking over here and then go back. Ah! It's hilarious. It's insane how fast things go in chat when you're having a good time. Oh, wait, what am I doing? That doesn't work. That works if you don't have a roof. We're good, we're good, we're good. You're fine. You're fine, you're fine. I didn't cut you off. You saw nothing. Keep driving. You got Western Canada there. I saw Highway Through Hell last night and some of those. I do have Western Canada. I'm not sure if they have those roads that those have on it or not. I'll have to actually look into it, but they have some very basic highways, some smaller highways as well, but they have pretty much the main highways right now. They don't have all the smaller back roads and stuff like that, so we'll have to see. I'll take a look into that for sure. Okay, we're going for it. I can't tell if anyone's coming or not. Yeah, there is. Off-road trucking it is. Can we scoot over? Yes, we can. Hey buddy, how's it going? We're good. Oops. Also, SnowRunner, you gave that one. Yeah, I'm waiting for that to go on sale, Marco. 100% waiting for that to go on sale. I ain't a rich man. I'm trying to make it rich. I got a bunch of different ventures, but I ain't rich yet. I shouldn't say rich. I should say getting by. We're still struggling. Every day we're struggling. I can't tell. Is that truck coming from me? Yeah, it is. That's okay. We'll drive on the outside. That's what they're there for. Yeah, SnowRunner's a go. There's a couple other. We make do. That's it, right? We do make do. There's a couple other games I was looking at. ETS we're gonna do on Friday. 100%. We're gonna start doing ETS on Friday. I think we'll do wrong side of the road Fridays. But I'm gonna put a money cheat on that one because there's a lot actually funny. There's a lot more you can do in ETS, like modded wise. It's a game that's been around longer. There's a lot more mods. Took my eyes off. Give a shout out to Wayne King every day. Yeah. We're gonna do ETS on Fridays, I think, and then we'll follow up Friday night with single player Fridays. I'm actually thinking about I have it. I haven't moved it over to this PC. I have like all these AIM ROMs ages ago, so I'm thinking maybe once in a while I'll do arcade Friday night. If nobody else is doing arcade Friday night, I don't want to infringe on somebody else's what they do. Like, you stole that idea from that dude over there. He's been doing arcade Fridays for months. You're a piece of dirt for stealing his bit. No, it's just sliding. Red light run it is. Didn't get a ticket. Yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna turn off this physics mod and I never do. I think I'll change it up with another one. I saw another one that makes your truck even more bouncy, like when you hit curbs and stuff. Makes it a little more unstable. I might try that one. There we go. Nice hilly road we got going on. No, she slid right off. She slid right off. Oh, we saved it. Oh, we saved it. And Jamel wasn't here to see me do the skid. We saved her. We did not go into the trees. I should have been dead. 100% I should be dead right now. High beam lights, bro. There you go. See what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit right here. I'm gonna change for the day. There we go. Turn that off. Why are you slowing down? There's nothing in front of you, man. Oh, that truck's backwards. Why is that truck backwards? That was weird. I don't know why that truck was backwards. All right, we're good. We're alive. We didn't die yet. I swear we should have wrecked this truck. We should have went right into them trees. I don't know how I saved it, but I got it. I didn't even have the differential locked or anything. Another 19 miles to go. How's it going, DJ Nuclear, by the way? How are you doing today? Oh, this Jeep is right up this truck's butt. Let's see if I can get past these guys here. No. You gotta wait for me. Come on, sweetheart, go, 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 go. There we you go. That's how you do it. All right, locked cruising at 62. Coming up on this guy pretty fast though. Swear, all the AI drivers are afraid of rain. I get it. No, I can't. We'll just drive on the outside because, you know, that's what happens all the time. Because I screwed up. It worked. This is some fun hilly terrain. Dang it. Why are you braking on the frippin' hill? Stonking truck driver. Like, seriously, why did he slow down on the hill? Well, we're way wide. I was gonna pass, and then with the RPMs up, and then I saw a truck last second, so I deked right. It worked. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Yeah, you explain what happened there, sweetheart. I don't think he'll believe you though. He doesn't. That cop does not look like he was believing your story.
See, what happened, officer, was I was going down the hill and somehow the car went 200 kilometers an hour. I don't know how.
Bam, you would have been going about 150 kilometers an hour for it to go that speed.
No, it wasn't. I swear, officer.
Let me tell you, Quebec cops don't give no craps. If you don't speak French, you're getting a ticket. 100%. They see out of province plates, out of country plates, you're getting a ticket. They give no Fs. Used to have when I worked overnight security for a car lot. It's so stupid. They used to leave the cars open so people could, I don't know why, their logic was anybody can come at any time, take a look inside the car, see if they wanted to buy it, they'll come back and buy it. Like, why would you leave the cars open? Like, people were stealing the gear shifts and stuff like that, and they were trying to jack the radio, so they got overnight security. So I did it for a little while. This one we can do, there's no cars coming. You didn't split the gear. You still didn't split the gear. There we go. Where's Cruise? Let it kick down, but yeah, I used to do overnight security in there, and that was a fun job. I used to have this one dude, he come in from Quebec, drop off a load of cars. It's still yellow. Drop off a load of cars, and go back to Quebec and grab another one. He just went back and forth, so he's back every 3 or 4 days. There we go, Newfoundland and Labrador. He's a nice dude. I used to let him in so he could use the washroom. Then he'd go and he'd unload the 8 cars that he had or so. I slipped off. I'm telling you, this mod makes the water like ice. I gotta dump it. I gotta dump this physics mod. I gotta find a better one. Stop. Like ice. Oh, come on, Shell Truck. You could have went through. Oh. That makes no sense. I'm in neutral. Truck stalled. Okay, that was the world's shortest green light. There we go. Must have just went through the red. Come on. Oh, I see you're having that little glitch. There we go. Sometimes that's a glitch with the clutch. Even though that's in and the truck just keeps restarting. You have to actually take our foot off the clutch, let the truck start in neutral and start over again. Annoying. Alright, dropping this puppy off here. That dude's just chilling in the rain. There we go. Parking brake. Engine off. Trailer decouple. It's late. Oh, because we took the rest. Oh, okay. Whatever. Whatever, video game. I don't think it was late at all. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a quick little break. I need to go use the washroom. And then... Oh, we get to rank up. Let's see here. Let's do Fragile. Fragile cargo. I'm going to grab another coffee. I'm going to take a quick washroom break. And I will be right back. Don't go nowhere. I promise I'll be back in about 4 minutes.
Oh, so that's how it's going to be.
Yeah, that's how it's going to be. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. We are back. Get my headset on here. Hit that button there. There we go. All right. We're good on fuel. We need a job, don't we? Let me get this back up to. There we go. Freight market. Let's see. What do we got? Got North Carolina jobs. We got Quebec City jobs. We got Boston, Massachusetts. Massachusetts. I think we'll take that one. We'll go to Boston. I think 100% we'll go to Boston. All right, let's start this puppy back up. It is not raining anymore. We can turn these off. All right, park and brake off. Put that in gear. Hey. Looks like we can go around the building, so we're gonna try it. And watch, they'll probably have like one of those fences up, because apparently every time you go around the building in this game, they put a fence up. Nope, we can get around it. We're good. Wait a minute, is this where the trailer is? I think this is where the trailer is actually. I wasn't paying attention. Oops. It is where it is. It is. Right behind us. Like going around the building, about ready to go back onto the street, figuring, hey, you know what? We probably have to go somewhere. Nope, it's right here. There we go. This guy's still chilling here. Oh, I clocked that trailer good. My bad. We'll go like this then. Alright, right back the way we came. All up and down that hilly terrain. Leaving Labrador City. Bonjour. Welcome to Quebec. Trying to pay attention to the sign, see if it actually had the slogan. I actually don't know what the slogan is for Quebec. Where are you going, bro? What? That dude just killed everybody. Okay. Yeah, I knew you guys are gonna get stuck because that car is there. Now I gotta go around you. This guy decided to murder every single construction worker. Apparently this person has problems with construction workers. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear, right? Should be down here. All right. Let's take these potatoes down to Boston. Nothing like, well, not even PEI potatoes. They're Newfoundland potatoes. 100% going off the sound of the engine. I'm gonna get the speed up to go up this hill. The hell is that? Oh, she's still arguing that ticket. She's still arguing about that ticket. Oh, crud. I knew I shouldn't have done it. We lived. We'll call it Crazy Tuesday. How about that? Wacky Ravage Tuesday. Speaking of wacky, reminds me, used to be this lady that I worked at with Sears when I worked at Sears years ago. Her name was Racky. We used to call her Wacky Racky. She used to work in vacuums. And she used to come up all the time into receiving because I worked in receiving. She'd come over and she'd look at vacuums and she's like, oh, I see a vacuum up there, right? We used to have a customer pickup area. I'm like, no, that one's already taken. She'd fucking go and sell it. She'd literally go and sell that damn thing. Like, literally, she would flip and sell that darn vacuum out from under another salesperson. That salesperson would come out looking for it when the person comes in. Oh, yeah, no, Racky sold it. Oh, my God. This girl woman used to be called into the store manager office every time. They never did nothing about it, though. She used to sell everybody else's vacuums. I met another lady that worked there, and she was a nut job. She was like a hardcore Sears lifer. She'd been there since she was young, and she worked on lighting. And of course, Sears, you know, they back in the day, they used to sell some pretty high-end lighting or whatever, and you'd have to order it from the catalog or it'd come in the truck. And my boy Derek, because he hated her because she always caused problems for us. Always caused problems for us. Why are you slowing down? I'm gonna cut you off because of it. He'd find out. When you're receiving, you get to know the boxes that come off the truck. and all that. So he knew which one was lighting, and it was always at the top, or he'd put it up at the top, and then you reach up and go boom, and it would smash on the ground. All you hear is all the glass inside smash, and he's like, oops. And then he put it away, and then she'd go get it, and she lifted it up, and all you hear is ching, 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 ching. He's like, oh, sorry, it's broken. She's like, oh, she used to get mad at first, and then I think she clued in that we were doing it on purpose because she used to treat us like crap. She never said, please, can you find this light in the back for me? Thank you so much for finding it. Never anything. She's just come up and say, find this light for me. And then she'd walk away. Like, you know, not even asking our name or saying, hey, Chris, can you do me a favor? Can you find me this light, please? Nothing. It was always, here, I need this light. Go get it for me. Like we were her personal servants back there. So we used to break the lights all the time. Every time it was hers, we'd break it. And I think Derek broke one customer's like 4 times. It came in 4 times until she finally clued in he was doing it on purpose. And then she started being nice to us. And then we're like, okay, now you're being nice. Like, it takes a lot of broken merchandise for you to actually find some manners. The stuff we got away with when I worked, man. Can't get away with none of that crap now. Ah, shucks. Hang on a second, guys. Sorry guys, my son's having a little bit of his ADHD. I was getting to him today. Sound a little bit of fit. It'll be fine. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I should just went at 6 level. Seriously? You're still not pulling it back. There we go. This has got to be there by Tuesday morning. Yeah, we should be able to make it there, no problem. It's only Sunday afternoon. We'll be able to do one rest when it gets dark, and we should be able to finish the job off. I think my issue with the last one was a just-in-time delivery, and then we ended up doing that rest at night, and that's what made it late. I should have just driven through the night. That's why I'm not pushing just-in-time deliveries up. Thank you. Now you can go. Oh, this boy can't make it up. What do you got in there? A lawnmower engine? Oh, he's throwing me too far back. Well, that grinded, eh? Aiden, stop, bud. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It'll be much better when he gets back to school next week. He really needs to get back to school and get back to his friends and that stimulation. See, he stops every time he goes up a hill. I don't know why they do that. That's such a weird flex. I don't know any truck driver that would hit their brakes going up a hill unless they have to. Because then you're going to downshift way down to low and you're not going to make it up that hill. Alright, we're cruising now. We got one more truck in front of us that I can see right now. Right there. We'll get past this dude in a second, hopefully. Or hopefully he's not going as slow as that other dude was. That was ridiculous. Now see, he stopped too. No, there's someone coming. I saw it. I saw you. Last second. Oi, can you open that door, please? So hot in here. Hey, bud, you alright? Thanks, KK. Thank you, sir. There we go. Now I get some airflow in here. It's so hot. You turn on the AC, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to conserve some electricity. We went through so much electricity past 2 months. Yeah, we're not going to be able to pass. See, they're braking as he goes up. No real truck driver would do that. It's like racing around Nürburgring, and you know you can carry speed through a corner and the AI slows down every time. Throws you completely off your pace. I have to brake. I can't see past the hill. Come on, sweetheart. There we go. Put those 550 horses to work. All right. I think that does it for most of the hills for the moment. I think that was the worst part of it all. There's a lot of vehicles to pass. There's too many. Might be able to get this truck in front of us, but I think there's a car in front of him. No, it was a bus and another car. He's getting too close to that bus. All right, let's go 62. Let's close in on him. I might be able to knock off that tanker truck. And we'll take the bus and the car out together. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go. like anything's coming. Oh, there it is. There was something. I thought I saw something last second, but I couldn't see it. Darn it. There you go. Now I get a good visual from around this corner. Jeez. I just can't get the pass going. Jeez. I shifted twice. Sucked. Deadpool, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the nation, my friend. That's a long light. We're gonna be here for a bit. Sunset Motel with a pool. This is like a perfect picture for that cat meme, Sunset Motel Pool. No, Sunset Pool Motel. Are you gonna stay green? No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. There is a mod I'm gonna look into. It makes the lights a little bit longer. It'll suck when you're at the red, because you'll sit longer at a red. I just stalled the truck. Yeah, I did. I'm gonna look into installing that mod. Getting only like 2 or 3 trucks through is ridiculous. Like, look at all this traffic. Nice little town. I may have taken that just a wee too fast. Oh, it's green. on, Mr. Crafton Hines. Let's go. Take it up that hill, boy. One down. I don't see anything coming either. Yeah, I do now. I take this guy out too. Alright, keep going. I'm gonna take this guy out. There we go. Knock him dead. Easy. Much easier than the way there. We had so much traffic on the opposite side. Alright, we'll lock the cruise in at 62. And we will cruise into the night. It is so hard to drive that cam. Drive-by cam is so hard. Why are you stopping? What a jerk. That's it. I feel like punting him. Yeah, wow, that really turns. Oh, shit stall. That's what I was looking for. Fifth gear. Okay, we'll drive until the morning here. A little bit of night driving until the sun comes up. Should be up in about 2 hours game time. Actually, it might be 3. I think it comes in about 7. Leave the high beams on. Who cares about the AI drivers? They don't care. They're just gonna flash me every time. I don't care. Gotta get one of those little beacon lights up, or little LED lights up in the corner there. I gotta find the add-on pack for that, the mod for it. The one I have apparently isn't it. I thought I had all the interior mods set, but I can't do anything on the inside of the truck very much. So either it's in the wrong place in the mod list, or it's just not working right. I got the wrong one. One of three problems. I think I just got the wrong one. Mod list wise, it should be fine. Alright, there's a car coming. That's a truck, actually. Another one coming. Pretty sure I just saw a car coming. Oh yeah, he's in the distance. We're good. We'll nail this guy. There we go. Perfect. Clear roads ahead. Spot. I gotta fix it. Oh, you're supposed to be able to tilt right up like that. There we go. Ah! No, now we got too much thing. That's where it's supposed to be. There we go. Now I got it. One thing I forgot to do, I forgot to adjust my camera when I fixed everything up. I moved this monitor up, top one that I got going, I got it moved up a little higher. Did all the wires on the floor. I still have to do this side. Tie them up a bit more so they're not so ugly. And then I forgot to put the camera and set it up properly. Looks like the sun is just starting to come up. Skyline is starting to brighten up a bit. On 5:30 in game time. Daniel, thank you very much for the like on the stream. Welcome. How are you today? All right, let's see if we can pass these guys before anything else comes. Try to pass all three at the same time. No, there comes a car. Okay, we're gonna go off-roading. We're good, we're good. I got it. There we go. A little bit of off-roading in the morning. Or in the afternoon. Now it is afternoon for me. Bring us back down to speed. Down to 62. And we'll put cruise back on. Actually, locking at 63. There we go. 1 kilometer over. We're in 6 miles. We should be closing in on the border. closing in that border soon. Yeah, you keep flashing me. I'm keeping the high beams on. I'll be evil. I'm gonna keep them on. Starting to brighten up now. I can turn them off. KK. What does that look like? See if I can read this sign real quick. Oh, Montreal, we still got a little bit of ways to the border. Five low, that's what I want to be in, 5 low. There we go. Back on our way. This should take us to the border. Shouldn't be too far out. Okay, we'll lock our cruise control back in. Coming through the trees there. I love the sunshot effect. That's so nice. Nope. Oh, that shrub's in the wrong place. Right in the middle of the road. What do I program they use to build the maps? I'm sure it's pretty basic but complex at the same time. Because the amount of people that do mods in the game is ridiculously large. What I'm trying to get out of my mouth. See, it sounds up now. Got 5 hours left of in-game time, so we'll make it there. We'll make it to where we need to early. Needs to be there Tuesday morning. It's already Monday 8 a.m., so we're gonna make it there like Monday afternoon. Slow's gonna be there super early. There's the border. Ooh, she stopped faster than I wanted her to. Oh my God. There we go. Hey William, what's going on, buddy? Welcome back. How are you today? How was your weekend? Not good? Aw, dude. Why wasn't it good, if I may ask? I'm sorry to hear that, William. I'm really sorry to hear that. It's not easy ever losing a parent. I lost my dad when I was 21. A long time ago. And a lot of things that I did without my dad was really tough. I'm really sorry to hear that, buddy. My condolences to you and your family. It's never easy. Your dad wants nothing to do with you? Ah, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Has it always been like that, or just recently since your mom has passed? Like I had a weird, when I grew up, I had it weird with my parents. My parents were separated for as long as I can remember, but always been like that. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Everybody needs their parents. It's not easy when one parent doesn't want to do anything to do with their kids. It's not easy at all. I mean, dads are so important in everybody's life. As long as with moms, it's tough when someone doesn't have that parent. Like growing up, my parents were separated for as long as I can remember. Yeah, but my dad was over to the house every day eating dinner. He'd go, you know, to his business. He'd work, and he'd come home. He'd be back around 5:30. We'd all eat dinner together. He'd hang out, and then we'd go to his place. I never even knew what separation was until somebody says, your parents are separated. And I'm like, what? Like, they're not together anymore. They're separated. Ha ha ha. You're a divorcee kid. I'm like, never even thought of it that way. And I started looking it up and understanding it or whatever. And then my dad was a lot older than my mom. Almost 20 years older. I think there was 17, 18 year difference between the two. And so, you know, he had me in his 50s, early 50s. So my dad was older growing up, you know what I mean? And that was tough as I got older, like realizing like my dad is much older than most other people's dads, whereas, you know, other kids my age, their dads were like 30-ish, mid 30s or whatever, maybe 40s. You know, my dad was much older and had one friend. His name was Steve Bayshard. And he was in the same situation. His dad was older, but not as old as my dad. So we kind of bonded that way, but it was tough for both of us knowing that our fathers were going to be older. And then unfortunately, you know, when I was 21, my father passed. And that was a big, huge blow to me because things were just going well for me. I had just gotten a job, a good job that I liked. It gave me a 4-day long weekend. I had just gone twice on those 4-day long weekends to surprise my dad. I drove all the way down to Windsor. It's like 3.5 hours from where I lived. He enjoyed it. You know, I wasn't really too much into a big hockey fan. I didn't watch all the games my dad did. He used to love watching the Toronto Maple Leafs and Detroit Red Wings. So he would always call me when they would play. That would be our, like, you know, nightly or every other night we'd be talking about hockey. You know what I mean? And then, you know, not having that anymore after he passed. He passed before Easter. He passed in April when I was 21. Maybe it was 23. It was like 21 or 23. I can't even remember the years now, how old I was, but it was around there. But yeah, no, like not having that anymore. And I remember the following year when hockey started, and I think even that year the Leafs did decently well. So I didn't even get, you know, I was missing those calls, and I just lost all interest in watching hockey anymore when that happened, because it reminded me of my dad too much. Still does. I mean, it's been, like I say, like almost 20 plus years and my dad's been gone, and people say it gets easier with time. It doesn't, man. It doesn't get easier. It's always there. The hurt's always there. So I kind of know what you're going through. I mean, you know, it wasn't my mom that I lost, but I mean, I kind of know what you're going through. And my mom now is 70, around the same age my dad passed, 72. But I'm pretty sure she's gonna outlive me. I'm like, you know, I joke around and say my mom is the devil incarnate and that she's never gonna die, and I'm dead serious. This woman is never gonna. She's gonna outlive me. She's such a strong-willed and healthy woman. Like, she's gonna outlive me. I swear to God. But yeah. Now, my dad was a good man. He worked hard. He worked hard for me and, you know, my sister, to make sure we had food on the table and everything we wanted and stuff. He was a good man. It was tough losing him, like, at the age that I did, because, like, that's when you're, like, you know, you're growing up. You're 21, you know. You're hoping your dad's going to be there, you know, when you get married. You're hoping, you know, I had thoughts, you know, of having grandkids and, like, bringing them over, because my dad loved kids. He teased the hell out of me for fun and this and that, and I picked up all his teasing habits, and I figured he would have had a great time with my son. When my son was born, it was hard because, like, I could see bringing him over, and, like, I could just imagine, like, what my dad's eyes would have, like, been like, and hanging out with him and this and that, you know what I mean? And not being able to have that. So, like, when my dad passed, I was with my ex at the time, and that it changed me. It changes you when you lose a parent, especially that young. And where I thought I wanted kids, it kind of went away for a while. I didn't want kids anymore because I didn't want to have to deal with not having my dad around to see them and this and that, right? So it was interesting times. Then I met this woman here. This is my wifey now, and we have kids. It's our 6-year wedding anniversary today, so we're spending the afternoon and the day and the evening together. We're going out to dinner later. But no, losing a parent changes me. It changed me. Who I used to be and who I am now, even to this day, is still drastically different. And at times I can still get back in touch with the old me who was more joking, less serious at times. But it definitely changes you. Ooh, I missed that gear. Oh, that would be why. I need to go this gear. There we go. Yeah, but I hope you're going to be doing well. It's not easy. Daniel, thank you very much for the like on the stream, bud. Welcome. You stay strong too, William. You stay strong. I'm here if you ever want to chat. You can always message me on the page as well. I'm always available to anybody that has any questions, needs any help, anything, and even just unload. Like, you know, you just need to vent. I'm always available. Joshua, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the nation. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you today? All right, let's get this thing back up to 75. I'm still thinking we're in Ontario, or sorry, Quebec, and we only can go up to 62 miles per hour. Let's get this puppy going. Let's get this load to Boston. We are 93 miles out from Boston. That's not bad. You're doing good? That's good to hear, Joshua. That's good to hear. Hope you had a good weekend. Good long weekend with Monday being a holiday. Good old Labor Day.
Yeah, I should pass my hands, man. I dropped down my back.
Yeah, I can understand that, Will. It's like I dread the day that, like, you know, because like as much as my mom is strong, she's a bit of an idiot in things that she eats and stuff like that. Like, this woman, she'll put stuff in the fridge, and let's say, well, like I'll do an example. There was white rice from like Chinese food we ordered like a week ago, and it was in the fridge. And she opened it up, and she's like, oh, there's a little bit of mold here. I'll just eat around the mold. I'll just pick it up. I'm like, no, you can't do that. It's all bad. Doesn't she go and heat it? I like pick all the mold out and then heat up what was left. Like, I'm almost positive how my mom is going to die from food poisoning because she's not going to be able to handle it. And this and that. But like, no, it's not easy. I remember my ex, her father had cancer, stage 4 cancer. He didn't tell anybody. He was all nonchalant about it. He used to joke, oh, that's just the cancer. That's just the cancer. Freaking guy had cancer. Never even told anybody. It wasn't until he brought me to the doctors with him, because I had to take him to a doctor's, and he was sitting there because he was having problems with taste of food. And then the doctor was like, well, that's going to happen in your condition. You know, I told you that was going to happen. It's going to happen with the medication you're on. He's like, any thoughts of, like, you know, trying any type of advanced you know, things, like, you know, it's like where you're at now. Like, I go, it's spread everywhere. And I'm like, excuse me, doctor, what's going on? Or whatever, right? And he's like, oh, I'm talking to your father-in-law. I don't know if he wants me to tell you. And he's like, yeah, you can tell me. He's like, he has stage 4 cancer. And literally, when I found that out, it was 2.5 months before he passed. It just went whoosh. I mean, this is the guy that like in the middle of winter would go on top of a roof to shovel snow off the top of a building in just jeans and no shirt on. This is a guy that used to smoke cigarettes, export A's with no filter. No filter. You know what I mean? Like, he was a tough SOB. He was strong as hell, and you know, cancer got him. And I remember we were in the hospital. You know what I mean? He was fine one day, and then they gave him tranks for the pain. And literally a day and a half after he had tranks, like, we had to take him to the hospital because he wasn't feeling well. We got him there. They put him on the bed, and he was just pretty much gone. They gave him morphine. Nurse come in, and you know, just saying like, yeah, you know, like there's. Ooh. I was not ready. I was not ready for this. Nurse came in and said, yeah, no, there's not much we can do. You know what I mean? He's gonna pass. She's like, you know, if you want, she's like, I can give him more morphine or whatever to make him more comfortable. Basically, more morphine would, I don't want to say speed up the process, but it does. Or whatever, right? Because he was not gonna wake up. He was gone. It was just a matter of time till he passed, and then that was tough on my ex and her brother. Having to watch their father pass away in front of them, and they, you know, like, oh, I should have looked. Yes. Oh, that was great. That was a good hit. I did not look. This is why you look where you're going, boys and girls. What did you hit? What did you land on? Oh, the trailer was crooked. That's why. All right, what did I do? What kind of damage did I do? 3%, 6%. We're good. But yeah, I know. So he died in front of us. That was really tough. Hey, Daniel, how's it going? I'm here to say hello. Hello to you as well over on. Oops, I got shipped in the low gear here. Where are you? Where are you on? You are on both YouTube and Facebook. Good to see you, Daniel. Hope your school is going well, because I do believe you said you're back in school now. Here to say hello over on Twitch as well. Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. Heading into Boston. You're back on Friday? Cool, buddy. I will see you Friday. Whoa, you don't need to block the road for that little accident. That was nothing. That was just a bumper falling off. Back to school on Friday. That's a weird day to start. Back on Friday. That's weird. You'll be right back. All right, dude. I'll see you shortly, bud. You're only able to play or watch on Saturday morning now. Okay, bud. I'll look into it. Dan. I'll see what I can do. I can't do Saturday mornings all the time, but maybe what I'll do is maybe every other weekend. I'll see if I can get a morning stream going, and I'll start it a little earlier. I'll start it at like maybe 8 a.m. and go for a couple of hours till the kids are up. I'll look into that. Maybe we'll do like a Saturday morning Warzone open lobbies, and we'll just go for a couple hours or something like that. But oh, we got a green light. We'll have to see, because if I take the new job, if I take a different job, I have to see how that schedule is going to go too, because they might have to work more weekends, because I'll be dropping down to part-time. And you know, usually they want part-timers on weekends, which is kind of fine for me. Be like 5-6 hours on a weekend. Well, it's going to allow me to at least keep my my weekday mornings, which I really like. Oops. Need to turn just a little bit more. Just a wee bit more. Adrian, thank you very much for the like on the stream, my friend. Welcome. Welcome. How are you today? No, so you start at 3 p.m. for me. I will be later. I finish school at 3:05, so yes. Oh, I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. You playing COD tomorrow? Yeah, we're going to do COD in the morning. We're not going to do it in the afternoon, though. We're going to do something else for the evening. This one evening. We're going to jump into Fall Guys. We're going to jump into Fall Guys. Hey, Adrian. Wave to you, too. I love the wave emoji. Yeah, we're gonna do Warzone in the morning. Wednesday night, we're gonna do Fall Guys. Cray's gonna do Fall Guys. I think we're gonna see if I get my wife in on that as well. Nice game. Yeah, I love ATS, my friend. It's so relaxing in my morning stream to do it. I just love doing it. It just gives a nice relaxing day. We're gonna go out so I can see the green light like that. See, the steering sensitivity when you're outside the truck is ridiculous. It turns more than when you're inside. I say it every time. It just drives me nuts. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. We'll give this one a shot again. Adrian, thank you very much for the follow, bud. Welcome to the nation, man. Welcome to the nation. You know, I don't say it very often, but if you guys are interested, the Discord is on the page. You guys are more than welcome to join my Discord. I do, a bunch of us, we do memes. What did I hit? I hit something. Are you serious? Did I hit that wall? But we do some fun stuff on the Discord. I also do some funny memes, and I post up other schedule stuff. So if you guys are interested, please do join the Discord. It's not necessary though. All right, you know what? I screwed it up and start. All right, we need to come forward. Oh, she's right. I see what the issue is. Okay, we're just gonna do this. I screwed it up. AG Fire, I look like name. Nice, buddy. All right, let's see what the current job offers are here. So we hit Moss. We go to Charlotte. Go to Charlotte. Let's just go job market, freight. Let's see what others are out here from Boston. That's a long one in Mississippi. No, I don't want to go back to Quebec. We can go into Tennessee. I kind of like that one. There we go. We finally got one to go into New York. We're going to New York. I've been trying to get a New York job forever. Ever. Forever. Ever. How are we doing on gas? Oh, we're good. We are good on gas. Now, so just a reminder, guys, I normally stream a Tuesday night at 9:30, but tonight there will be no stream. It is my 6th-year wedding anniversary with my lovely wife. My lovely sister is going to be taking the kids, so we're going to be able to actually go have a date night. With everything being pretty much more open now, we're going to go to the restaurant. We haven't been out to a restaurant since everything shut down. So now everything's kind of open. We're good. We don't have many cases in Ontario. I think we have roughly a little over 100 a day. And in the city that we're in, we have like one new case every couple of days. So we're doing pretty good in Ontario. So we're gonna go check out. We always wear our masks everywhere we go. It's mask mandated in our city as well. So yeah, anywhere you go inside. So servers will be wearing masks. We'll be wearing masks till we sit at the table and obviously eat. So we should be good. Thank you very much. I want to get that name right. Hang on a second. Rajshun. I like that name. Thank you very much, Rajshun. I appreciate that. It's been good. I've enjoyed being married more than I thought it would be. I never figured I'd get married. Like I say, I was having a conversation with William about the day I lost my dad, and like a lot of things changed. And like I didn't want to be married, I didn't want to have kids, I didn't want any of that because he wasn't going to be there for it all. Nah, aha. That's how you drive. All right, we gotta go into this Walmart here. This is where it is. Like Walmart's everywhere. There should just be a button instead of coming back into here and seeing all the lows. There should just be a button that says accept the job that you are on for the GPS. It'd make much more sense. Okay, trailer's over to our left here. It's that one right there. It's the reefer. No, it's the one. No, it is a reefer too. But why would they have why would they have clothes? Why would they have appliances in a reefer? This year makes 5 for me. Congratulations on the 5 years, bud. It's really nice when you find the right one. I mean, it took me. I got married like when I was 37, 36, 37. Had kids when I was like 36, 37. My wife was pregnant when we got married. We were gonna wait to get married. We were gonna wait until after my son was born, but her grandmother was supposed to. She was sick. Her grandmother had her liver removed, and her grandmother wasn't expected to live. And so then she asked for us to get married. So we kind of pushed up our marriage. So like my wife was the size of my Jeep when we got married. She was huge. She was like 8 months pregnant. Were you 8 months pregnant? 7 months pregnant when we got married. She was huge. My wife was all belly. She had the kid, went right back to her stick figure frame. Maybe kept on roughly less than 10 pounds of baby weight. Lost it 2 weeks later. Everybody was so jelly because like she was back to pre-baby weight. And so, you know, friends from work and this and that be like, they just look at her in awe because she had no weight to her, right? She was back down to where she was. Oh my God, how'd you lose it all? What'd you do? She's like, I had the baby. She would just laugh. She's like, I just had the baby. I lost all the weight. And then even to this day, like, you know, we go out with the 2 kids, and especially when my daughter, when she was a baby, like just when we whatever, and they look over at my wife and like some of the other women, they just be like, right, because they're all upset because she's, you know, thin, you know, and it's just genetic. She just got lucky that she would lose all the weight. And then even sometimes we'd be sitting there and like we'd be out with Kylie when my son was in school and be like, oh, that's cute. They would believe I was her father because I looked at the older guy and they thought I was like, you know, dating some young, you know, chick because my marriage fell apart and she's like a home wrecker and this and that. And they'd be like, oh, and who's this? Your daughter or your girlfriend? She's like, no, I'm his wife. Like, that's our kid. And like, that's not your baby. Like, no, it is. Like, no, it's not. There's no way you gave birth to her. Like, look at you. All the time. It happened all the time. Still does. My daughter's 2. Still does. They don't believe it. Just got lucky that way. She got lucky. She got the genetics jackpot to stay thin as a rake. packs back so much food. Could eat like big, fat, juicy burgers and this and that. Doesn't even put on a pound. What are you doing? Oh. Oh, it's allergy season. I hate it. There we go. And it's rush hour. Shouldn't be though. It's only 1 o'clock in game. Now it's going on 2 o'clock. Or maybe Boston's always busy. I imagine it would be. Toronto was always busy. No wheel, I see. I'm on a wheel. I'm on a wheel. The camera might be on. Hang on a second. I'll tilt it back down a bit. I can't see if that's a red light. I have a wheel and a shifter, sir. I just don't have a separate cam set up for it yet. Because of the green screen behind me. I wanted to do a camera from behind that would go right here, but the green screen's in the way. So the other option, I have 2 options. One to mount to this wall right here to come across, but then it's gonna get overexposed from the balcony door that's there. And then so I have to maybe kind of do it from here on the desk here to get a look at the shifter. But I might mount this camera down here a bit more so it kind of looks up at me. I have to play with it. It's just I don't have a lot of space, so I have a monitor right here where I would normally mount the camera, but it's in portrait mode, so there's no room there. And then my PC is right behind the monitor, so I have some tinkering to do to try to figure out how I can get this going. But I do indeed have a wheel. It's the only way to really play this game. And you can play with the keyboard. There's nothing really wrong with that. It just becomes a little harder because as you turn, like any racing game, especially one that's a sim, as you turn with the key, that wheel goes like this. There's no able to finesse the wheel with just a little bit of turn. It's gonna just keep turning, so it gets a little hard. You have to end up tapping the key, which really sucks. I used to play that way all the time on way back when. What game was it? Wasn't Need for Speed. Okay, just thought it was cool. Just thought it was cool. I'm gonna get the game. Oh yeah. No, I get it. I use a wheel. I got it. G29 with the pedal set, the 3 pedal set, so I use the clutch as well as I'm shifting. I used to, before I got the shifter, I'd use the paddle shifters. Those work perfectly fine. Keyboard is not bad. Like I say, when you do the turns, you have to kind of tap the key. I used to have to do that in Need for Speed, one of the older Need for Speeds. Works fine. One thing with keyboard too is you get all the controls right at your fingertips, whereas like with the wheel, I have with G29 there's enough buttons in there that I can put my signals, I can put in my horn, I can put my beacon lights, my lighting system, my turn signal, cruise, and I had to change the buttons for the shift because I used to use the paddle shifters. And then I'm lucky enough to have a Stream Deck, so that has the other things. It has my parking brake, my trailer unhitched, so I don't have to reach over for my keyboard all the time. There's a lot of commands, you know, especially for the windows and all that, but I just leave the windows down so when I'm inside you guys can hear the engine. Otherwise it's pretty quiet. Case in point. So you can hear the engine pretty good, and then if you roll the windows up, you don't hear the engine at all. It's really quiet. You do have to, if you're playing normally, it has a wind noise. It's overpowering. I just turn the wind noise off because all you hear is the buffeting of the wind noise. slower than I thought. I thought I had a little bit before I caught these guys. Better. I gotta play with the camera tomorrow. Or after stream. It's not in the right place. Fixed up I was working on the computer area a bit. I mounted the power bar to the wall, tie wrapped and wrapped up the cables to the desk. There's a nice little piece of metal that goes across it that I can wrap all the cables on, so they're all right tucked in nicely on the desk. They're not dangling all over the floor. I have a little bit more tightening up to do. I have to do the HDMI cable for the consoles over here. And then I have to set up the HDMI switch again and get the PS4 switch and the Xbox One onto that box where I'm able to hit the button to switch between them and wire all that up. That's the goal this weekend. You're gonna go faster, or I'll get back over to the right. Got Kenworth to our right here. Actually, seems like the camera reset after I unplugged it. That's what happened to it. Oh well. Alright, 246 miles to go. We are almost there. My son's walking back and forth. I thought he was going on the computer. The guy's hauling an excavator. Haven't done a heavy load in a while. Or special cargo. That's 100% going to be my work. You're supposed to call me this week. Call this week for back to work schedule. No, we made it. Almost 55. Okay, we'll leave it in 8 low. There's no point going high. We're gonna need the RPMs up a bit. 208 miles. On our way to Rochester, New York. I don't even know what we're hauling. We're hauling household appliances, that's right. For some reason, we are hauling household appliances in a reefer trailer. So. I don't know why Walmart gave it a reefer trailer. Normally wouldn't do that. But hey, that's what they did. I guess they want the appliances to be cool. Oh, we can go 65 now. I missed that change. Alright, let's get her up to speed. Split the gear, go and 8 high. And we'll lock her in. There we go. So we're going to have to slow down now. This truck's passing me. Oh, I just passed you already. You suck. Dude, the excavator's passing me now. You're speeding. I thought she got up. Never mind. Wife's laying down on the couch. I thought she got up. No, we won't move over yet. Looks like I'm gonna pass Mr. Excavator now. Later, dude. Never mind, it's her doctor. That's what called. Oh. That's that dump truck. They usually end up just keep driving on the left because all these cars, I'm going 65, I'm going 66 right now, but even the cars are like going slower than 65. I just keep creeping up on them. Now you stay over there. There he goes. Now he's going a little faster. Some of the Midwest states are nice because usually the speed limit's 65 for trucks, and then cars are like 70, 75, so they're usually going faster, so they don't usually bottle up in front of me, just the trucks. Makes it a lot easier. This guy can't pick a lane, he's just going back and forth, back and forth. We're at 116 miles out. This will be the last. This will be the last drop. Last drive we're gonna do. We're hitting 2 o'clock. It's usually when I end for the day. So we're gonna drop this off, and this will be the last delivery for the day. And I'll be back Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. EST, with some Warzone. We're gonna play some COD with Mr. Crayfish. Mr. Enraged Cray. We're gonna play with him, and then we'll see if Goose is gonna join us. He didn't join us last Wednesday. He had some things to do. Maybe he'll be able to join us this Wednesday morning. We shall see. It's nighttime for him. He lives in Australia. So my morning stream is usually nighttime for him, so that's why he's able to play with us at night. And nice sunrise there. Or sorry, sunset happening right now. Just going down as we head into Rochester. We're still quite a bit ways from Rochester. Turning off, that would be why he's slowing down too much. I was wondering what you were doing, dude. All right, we're gonna get over anyway. Let these guys come on the highway. All right, we'll lock it back, cruise back into 65. Yeah, we all know this ain't a real Walmart trailer. There's no dents in it. This thing is pristine. Not a single scrape, dent. Doors are clean. Nothing. I used to drive for Walmart when I was doing the grocery driving. We had to hire a temporary driver. We grabbed one of the guys that used to do the runs for these trucks from Walmart. They're all in-house. So we grabbed him and he came in to take one of our trucks. And this is just a little box truck he had. He put 4 dents and scrapes in that thing. He completely mucked the whole side. And this was the truck that I always used. He took the bigger one and he mucked it. He put so many dents in it. He put a dent in the top corner, like right at the top of the trailer. I don't know what the hell he hit to do that. And got a nice gash down the side, and on the other side he gashed it as well, and in the back he bent the bumper. And this is a brand new truck. It wasn't even more than 6 months old, and he completely like messed it up. And it was like, are you kidding me right now? And I'm like, you drive one of these things? You drive an AZ trailer? Oh, dude. I really questioned his skills. I didn't believe he was actually a truck driver. I feel like he's using his cousin's license or something like that, and was saying he was a truck driver to make extra money. I was upset because that was the truck that I drove, and he wrecked it. Like it was dented and everything. I was so upset. I even told my manager I want to kill the guy. He completely messed up my truck. So he was only with us for a couple of months, and then we sent him back once we got a new driver. So we needed 4 drivers a day, and we needed a roster of about 6 drivers. So there was 4 of us that were full time. Then they hired 2 part-timers, then they hired a 3rd part-timer, and then they ended up hiring 2 more part-timers to fill in the gaps. And it was really weird because we didn't have hours for them. We had no idea we had 4 part-timers and 4 full-time drivers, but that's what they did. So half the time, a lot of the part-time drivers didn't even get a chance to go out on the road. They would end up doing all the picks for the customers. Junior Millery, thank you very much for the like on the stream, buddy. I appreciate that. Welcome. We need to put that in the gear. It could be JR. I probably should say JR, not Junior. I always say Junior because I had a buddy. His name was, oh shoot, it's on the tip of my tongue. But they always called him Junior. We called him Junior at our work because he was the newest employee, and they also used him. He was working as a bouncer in the clubs with my buddy Morris and Earl, and they just called him Junior. It just ended up being his nickname. It was funny. I was like, why do they call you Junior? He's like, I have no idea. And then I asked Morris, why do you call him Junior? And I'm like, look at him. That was the reason I looked at him like, what? He was like, just look at him. I'm like, I still don't understand where you get Junior from. It was funny. To this day, I don't even know why they call him Junior. Oh, I grinded the gears. I still tend to shift too quickly. Too many racing games. Hey, Dylan, how's it going? Glad to have you. Unfortunately, I'm just finishing up for the day, my friend. I apologize. Today we're gonna end right at 2. I've got a prep for my wedding anniversary. I need a shower. I don't know if I'll shave. I might shave. My wife likes the beard. That's why I've been growing it. We got a prep. I've got some work to do around the house. I got a prep for the installer that's coming in tomorrow afternoon. I'm getting faster internet. Apparently they need to change everything. The TV box, the phone box, the internet router that we just replaced for the new internet. It's weird. We're going up to gigabyte internet. Give me about 40 megabits down. So that way I can put the stream at 8K. I can put it at 8K now, but then if my wife streams in the day or anything like that, we won't have enough bandwidth. We only have about 16 right now. And so 8 and 8 is going to be the max 16. It's not going to give us any overhead. So I stream at 6500, and then I set her at 6. And that gives us about 3.5 to 4 megabits, depending on where the stream sits at of bandwidth space. But we're going to increase it, and then that way we'll have lots of headroom. Streams will look nice and crispy. Just what I'm going for. We're just gonna do a simple. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna do it simple. I'm just gonna drop this off. I need to get something to eat. I'm starving, yo. The rain's heading back in today. Yeah, it's been doing nothing but raining around here. There we go. Parking brake on, engine off, decouple that trailer. And there we go. Another successful delivery. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me today. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the follows. You guys have been amazing today. It has been a crazy, crazy day. Crazy morning. I will be back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. EST. We'll be jumping back into Warzone tomorrow with Cray and hopefully Battle Pants. There will be open lobbies if everyone's interested in playing with us. We will have a spot or two available, and if a lot of people are interested, we'll rotate you guys in and out. All right, we'll get you in for a couple of games, get the next person in for a couple of games. We'll have some fun. Tonight there will be no stream. I am celebrating my 6th-year anniversary, so I'll be with my wifey tonight. We're going out to dinner, and then I'm going to spend the evening with her. Wednesday evening we'll be back as well. We're gonna play some Fall Guys Wednesday evening. So that's the plan for so far. Thursday morning, I still don't know. We're gonna find out tomorrow whether I'm taking Thursday off or not. Until then, guys, have yourself a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. And as always, make life beautiful. Have a good one. Cheers.